I think LinkedIn is really a great platform for like all in the global for all the you know people in the workplace, and because especially in China, a lot of uh, we don't have a specific platform, especially for the employees in Chinese like social media, and LinkedIn is really a special option for us. And a lot of Chinese tech people, we always use a platform called Zhihu, and a few people they know LinkedIn. But I think last year at LinkedIn they really tried to push harder the impact on the Chinese workplace, and so that's why I start to know LinkedIn, and they encourage me to share my opinions on the platform. I remember I already used LinkedIn before, so it's really it was a new experience for me. But thanks to the great customer experience of LinkedIn and all the um, guidance from their user operation team, I really set up in this platform really soon and quickly. And yeah, it's incredible. Like only it takes about maybe 6 months, and I think I have like 50,000 followers now. It's really incredible. Really thankful the LinkedIn, all the team members, and for personally myself, and because I really think, especially in the Chinese tech industry, and I have a lot of thoughts on the business and marketing, product and user growth. I just like just to feel like chatting with my daily friends. It's like chatting with LinkedIn. I just put my thoughts every day, so it just from the beginning and to have such a achievement now.
What is your growth strategy, Lisa, to make it, so far to reach 50,000 followers on LinkedIn? Do you really post daily, and what kind of key topics and themes are you focusing on to attract so much traffic?
Yeah. Because my background is product side, so mainly my topic focused on the product field and some business part and some marketing, also some user strategy. And I think for LinkedIn, it's all for the Chinese for the employees. They really have very they are normally their work is very busy, so they only have few time can read. So you can see my post always very short, but yeah, it really like very short but very meaningful. So I
To
need
the point.
yeah. And
your point.
yes,
This is fantastic.
yeah. And also share some like my own experience. It's not just like very theoretical sentences. Just all my experience come from my real working experience, like the failures and the successful part, and they are all like very true. They are not like all made up or something.
Right.
So yeah.
LinkedIn is unique in a sense that it's the only social media platform that doesn't get broken between China and ex-China. And so in a sense, you have an opportunity to talk with LinkedIn members all over the world while based in Beijing. But you write primarily in Chinese. Does that affect the people who actually can read and follow you and interact? Is that a deliberate choice that you wanted to speak Chinese and talk with Chinese LinkedIn members?
Because for me, like LinkedIn is really a fresh platform, and also it takes me time to get used to it. And so I just start with the my native language Mandarin, and so but I think in the next step, because I know LinkedIn more, and in the next step I want to communicate with people from different countries and from the global side. I also want to communicate like other countries' product manager, what they think about the product, what they think about the business, and what they think about the global trends. So I think in the next few months, I will start to try to use English and to communicate with other people.
That is a great plan and great strategy because your English is fantastic, Lisa.
Thank
So
you.
talking about international expansion, you work at Xiaomi for the past 3 years, and of course Xiaomi is also going global, like Huawei, like Oppo, like Vivo, like all the other Chinese smartphone makers. But your focus market is actually India. So I was in India a couple of years ago, and I saw that the Indians, they really love Xiaomi. And now you've recently announced that Xiaomi as well to start production of smartphones in India. Tell us more about the international expansion plans that you have at Xiaomi.
Okay, like what I'm going to say is all represents my personal ideas, and it's not from my company's views or visions.
Who
I
is
just
a
want,
social media star in China, by the way?
yeah. I just want to share my personal views about like Xiaomi's expansion, global expansion. I think not in the India, but in the Western Europe, especially in Spain, and Xiaomi is also very popular. I just read the columnist. They just had a conclusion that like from the top four mobile brands, Apple, Huawei, Xiaomi, Oppo, Vivo, I think in Spain, Xiaomi had now reached the biggest raise of the sales revenue in Spain. Yeah, I think for the global side, this year, from the last year, our company's whole vision is to, go global and to
Only
to
from
have like
last year.
no, it's not from last year, but it's I think especially India last year they invested more money on it. Before maybe just this, and now they spend
And
this
we
money.
probably should say that Xiaomi just went IPO sometime last year, right? So that gave you actually a lot of capital to expand globally.
Yeah.
Talking about products, you said that in China we use Zhihu, and LinkedIn is a marginal but expansioning product in China. And you posted on your LinkedIn a chart of how a Chinese lives a day, right? There are 20 plus apps on there, and I can put it in our video later on. But tell us, how does the Chinese live on their mobile phone every day?
Now I think we can't live without a phone now for
Yeah,
Chinese.
absolutely.
Yeah. Because everything starts from the phone. Even in this special situation, and through the phone, we need to check our healthy status, and we have. So only by doing that, we can get into the building, or we can go to work, and we can go to the restaurant. So I think the phone really plays an important role in every Chinese daily life, and it is because in the phone we have so many apps. It includes like if you want to buy something, I need to pay by the Alipay or by the WeChat,
Right.
and yeah, because during especially in Beijing, the people from their house and to their workplace, and the trip is very long. So on their daily commute roads, and they
So they use
just
bike map and perhaps DD, or if they use
yeah,
bike app to rent a bike to work, and then somewhere around there they probably listen to music. Where do they go to?
exactly.
Where do they go to?
Exactly.
They listen to music. If I put on an AirPod, riding a motorbike, and where do I go to listen to some music or a podcast? You really.
You know better than me. Yes.
So
It's the full
there are, like,
ecosystem.
Chinese options of everything. And then I suppose when you get to work and then you stream some news, and there are some amazing news sites in China. Some of them are artificial AI driven, isn't it?
Yeah. Also, like, I'm just wondering, how about in the States or in the Switzerland? Like, what's a phone for the normal people? Do they use it a lot,
Quite
or?
Well,
fascinating experience for
with
people like us
coronavirus,
to travel back
everything
and
is
forth.
changing.
Well, I would say though, my experience in the morning when I wake up, I still do Tencent News.
Okay.
To a lesser extent, Toutiao now, but in China, you probably wake up with Toutiao. And then the next thing I check is WeChat. And then I look at a couple of CNN and, news streaming sites. But although I must confess, though, my daughter, she's on Instagram and TikTok all the time, and she
Oh.
gets news faster than me. And I'm a news junkie by all means. I mean, I confess news political junkie. But my daughter, she gets it faster than me. It amazes me how, is Instagram today beating CNN now? It's something that my generation doesn't quite get it. But anyhow, and then in China, I think the biggest experience that's missing in the West is really, the grocery shopping apps. I can't go on an app and get groceries delivered, pharmacy shopping apps, like liquor shopping apps. I can't call and get a bottle of Maltai home, say for example. And I can't call 24 hours to get pharmacy, medicine to be delivered to my home. And today, to a lesser extent, because, there are food delivery apps from restaurants, etc. But I don't think the penetration level in China, everybody orders food on Meituan. But in the
Of
West,
course, COVID-19 has been a little bit of a trigger and is accelerating some of these digital trends, but you're absolutely right, and I agree with Shirley. I mean, there is still so much to do, such a long way to go, and probably, online education, some of the apps, delivery services of restaurants, they're here to stay, but China is definitely leapfrogging the way. But you are working on Xiaomi products, Lisa. So, of course, you have the Mi Phone, you have Redmi Phones as well, you have Mi TV, you have other smart devices. So what's the next big product that you're going to launch?
Actually, like every year, Xiaomi's product strategy is the phone is the center, and we have other ecosystems like Mi laptop and other like air purifier, Mi Band, Mi Watch. My role is in the ecosystem product team, and we are making some smart house consumer goods, like we have cleaning robot, and we have AI speaker, and we have some smart treadmill, and we have some other maybe personal care stuff. Xiaomi's now the company's vision is all about 5G and AIoT, and now like our whole target and is the 5G and AIoT. Yeah, our product is all surround this center.
Right. So Lisa, for Xiaomi's products, I should say though, if people all over the world, they recognize your logo, which is a great thing. But Xiaomi actually means what? Millets?
Sorry?
Millet, right?
Really?
Xiaomi, right? It's a little millet, like sort
oh
of
yeah,
grain, right?
Yeah.
It's a very interesting name, I guess, for a cell phone company, isn't it?
Yeah.
What does it symbolize? I mean, where did the name even come from?
I think it's from the Chinese name and the Xiaomi.
Right.
Me, Chinese name is Xiaomi, and Xiaomi in China means like it's a very like nutritious porridge for people, and the Xiaomi is very cheap and very
that is in Lei Jun's mind that's perhaps a counterproduct to Apple, right? Because Apple is also food, and Xiaomi is Today we're living with a phone like we are living with food, right? We can't live without. But anyways, you are in charge of products and ecosystems. So for Xiaomi, I suppose none of your, I should say, your speaker phones looks similar to Echo. Your cell phone is not, irreplicable. And so when the competitors come onto the horizon, I suppose they could reproduce a Xiaomi phone. They could reproduce a Xiaomi music box, Xiaomi TV. Where is your competitive edge? How do you stay ahead?
The cell phone industry is really competitive, and like not just the cell phone, and Xiaomi start to produce other ecosystem products, and we've been producing the ecosystem products for like almost 5 years, and now the active user for the IoT like products for Xiaomi, the number is about 203 million. So that's quite a big number, and we are the biggest, the number one of the connection number in the whole IoT industry, and now we are also actually like every time we really spend a lot of time and money on the innovation. Every day, like for my team, we care about like what is the market trend and what is what the user they want from a product. And Xiaomi, the whole company, like our speed is very fast and very efficient. I think you all know, like for the very hardware industry, and the speed usually it is very traditional, and the update for each hardware product is very slow. But like for in Xiaomi, and even our hardware products, and we follow with the market, and we lead the market, and we also produce what customer wants. So that's the core. That's one of the core advantages we have. So we are very efficient, and the whole team and the company, and our vision and our vision with the consumer, with the market.
Right. So I suppose that's the philosophy of the fast fish kills, right? You
Yeah.
Everybody else. But that really, I mean, that's a competitive advantage that comes from the people. I mean, I hope you get paid very well to do the job. But
Hopefully.
it's interesting. All over the world, people started to tell me, because I use, my whole family are Apple families. We don't get out of the ecosystem, but people say, well, no, you should change to a Huawei because Huawei has a much better camera. And I think Vivo says that too. They say they have a great camera. I mean, are we down to the level where we are buying a phone just for the sake of the camera? And what is Xiaomi good for? When people think about Xiaomi, I mean, what's unique about it?
I think like Xiaomi's the vision, our founder, they started to create Xiaomi this brand, and his vision is to want to, because before the smartphone, the price is very expensive, and so we want to let the client, the users, they buy a very good product with good quality, but with a very lower price, and so that's our like the whole brand vision. So you can see compared to other cell phone brands, and our price is relatively very low, but with very high quality. Yeah, I think that is one of the strategies how how we can win the customer's heart. Yeah, because we always provide very low.
So talking
price.
about pricing, right now the world is facing a recession because of a coronavirus. Are you planning to keep the prices that low and production outsource it to markets like India that I've mentioned? Or what is your strategy when it comes to pricing? Because consumers want to see cheaper and cheaper prices for sure.
So I think the price and the quality, they are not very like a paradox, but we want to combine the paradox like a good quality and with higher price and lower price together. Like you can see Xiaomi brand, we have two brands now. One is Mi brand, one is Redmi brand, and in India we have different other brands as well. So like for the product side, like the whole center is we want to provide good product, but like we have like different customers and different needs, so we need to produce different products. And for the price side, we always want to provide the same quality but the lowest price. Yeah. I
Hopefully you
think,
can maintain that as well, because with
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
US-China trade war, more competition from inside China, domestic competition like Huawei, Oppo, Vivo, and so on, and then outside with Samsung and Apple. Do you think you can maintain these prices and face the fiercer and fiercer competition as well?
Yeah, I think the price is just one of the reasons why we are in a leading position, and the whole the whole product is not just about the price. It's also about the user experience, and it's also about the product quality, and not just even though the world is very in a very unstable situation now, but like for the long-term way, and we also you can see the data in the Spain, and we still have a great race. So yeah,
Mm.
we believe in the future is just going to be better.
So on LinkedIn, as a public voice, I guess an opinion leader, you have talked a lot about the Chinese social media apps and the ecosystems, etc. So now with the past few months, incredible rise of TikTok, you talked about, fantastic sales phenomenon on there. And then WeChat started WeChat video, short video. And you say even, with TikTok being everywhere in China being so saturated, there is still a big market potential for WeChat video. What's the opportunity next for WeChat? What's still left there to be unfilled?
I think really TikTok is a great phenomenon in recent years and in the whole Chinese tech industry, as we can call the innovation is very it's different from any other video platforms. And like especially in daily life, and you can see no matter the age, from the age range, no matter the young kids, and no matter the people like me or the elder people, they are all on the TikTok. And now everyone, especially during the COVID-19, everyone become a KOL in the short video platform. They are making videos, and they even the hosts from the CCTV, our national host, they also start to use TikTok to sell products for Wuhan city.
Are they popular?
So you can, yeah.
On TikTok. I was watching Yang Lan's book sales event the other day with Wei Ya. I think it was like 60,000 people watching it live, and it's sort of, to me, it's a dismay experience, I must say. Those days when I grew up, she was like a big icon, and she was China's Oprah Winfrey at the time. And now today, if you look at it, and you look at many others who have at any point in time, maybe 10 folds, 20 folds more people watching, and I'm saying, well, maybe that TV age is completely over.
Yeah, I think the trend is just started yet. It hasn't reached the peak yet. So everyone has a chance.
Interesting assessment. You think, as much as somebody who hasn't even started on TikTok, you think there's still a chance for them?
Shirley wants to get into it. That's the point. So give her some tips.
I think I'm not in the right page.
I share some advice.
I think the two of you, if you launch the TikTok and then have a TV program, it's gonna be so popular.
It's really, we need your help. Maybe
okay, Shirley, that's our next step.
Interestingly, so that's the assessment. So it's valuable for many international users. that if they want to come into China, you still suggest them to get onto TikTok, build a market presence, and there is still a potential there.
Yeah, for sure. I think especially for the program like the Hey China, and we have, you can see in the Chinese TikTok version, a lot of content is conducted by the Mandarin. And we actually like, I think for many people, especially for many young generation, and they want to see different voice and different content from a global side. I think TikTok really needs some content like you guys are doing.
We should start a bilingual channel, Mandarin and English, Shirley. One more question. Go ahead, Shirley.
Lisa, for many business communities who are interested in China's tech rise, particularly as it relates to the new economy, and so we talked about TikTok. If they come into China, what are the necessary social media and communication platforms that they should leverage off today that you still believe over the next decade it's still gonna deliver potential for them?
Yeah, I think it also depends on the type of the company. If they want to, like, if it's some consumer goods companies, the better platform is like Taobao and JD and Suning, Eagle. And if some female products, maybe Xiaohongshu and Wang Yi Yanxuan, they are really great platform. And if for some maybe a social media platform, just like Hey China or BDC CNN.
A couple of years ago at the Global Mobile Internet Conference in Beijing, the flagship technology event, I interviewed your CEO, Lei Jun. That was like 5-6 years ago. So Xiaomi was still very small. So now it's be called, Da Mi, big millet. So how do you see, this fast rise of a startup to the top and the role of innovation? What was your experience from, working in this startup to really becoming a global brand?
I think it's all about the vision of this company. It's really I think maybe that's why like every employee, like in the Chinese tech industry, all the young people, we work really hard. Like it's there's the same
Xingku is the best adjective to describe that. Xingku, hardworking. So what is the vision of Xiaomi?
Yeah, the vision is like we want to make great products and great technological products that can affect each one's daily life. Because making products is very, especially hardware, and it takes really a long time. It invests a lot of money, but under this very difficult situation, at Xiaomi, the whole company, we still want to. Our profit margin is really low. Yeah, and so we always want to make everything possible, like provide the users a great experience with our product. I think that's the vision that drives our founder and also our everyone in Xiaomi.
And for any consumer, rich and poor, around the world.
Yeah. And you can see it in the, Xiaomi is a mobile phone company, but now we are making Mi Bands and Mi Watch and cleaning robots. Actually, like we are not originally from that industry, from band industry, from watch industry, from robot industry, but our product now in JD.com and in China, some of our categories, and we are in the #1 position now. And we sell a lot. Yeah.
So you talked a lot about building this ecosystems and for Xiaomi, particularly in the IoT space. And so there was a vision that you wanted to wire everything up within the household. And so say, for example, for now, if I use Xiaomi devices, can I go home and yell at this little control and air conditioning is up? Can I do that now?
Yeah. Now
the house is voice activated already.
Yeah. Now we have the whole categories of smart house
Right.
devices, and you can choose any what you want. We even have the set and different price of different set.
Right. But then do you have to have, can I buy any appliances and be able to use Xiaomi ecosystem activation, or do I have to buy Xiaomi appliances or Xiaomi approved appliances rather?
For this moment, because I think each companies we are building our own ecosystem companies, and it isn't the time yet. Yet that like everything is in the one standard. So far, Xiaomi's ecosystem only connected with Xiaomi products and even other authorized products. And for this stage, it is. But I think in the future, all the IoT should be together, and we need to have one standard to connect everything together.
Because one of your visions is to have a full ecosystem, right? So that we can have smart homes with all your devices connected.
Yeah, that's true.
In the 5G space, I suppose the car is the next innovation area. Is Xiaomi doing something in that area?
We invested, I think from the our CEO Lei Jun, and he invested a car company called Xiaopeng 汽车. Yeah. For Xiaomi, we didn't do that.
As I guess an opinion leader now on LinkedIn, what are the advice that you can give to other people who aspire to share more on LinkedIn?
Yeah, LinkedIn is really a platform. You can attract many different voices from the workplace, and so I think it's really a special platform, especially in China. And it's not just in China. And in LinkedIn, you also can see the global version of like from different workplaces and the people. And so I think LinkedIn is really a great platform. You can share your opinions, and also you share your opinions, and you can know like what others think and what their thoughts are all about, and you can also can make some different valuable connections and with different people. So I think it's really worth to share your ideas